The 19th century witnessed a revolution that reshaped the world, the age of railroads. These iron horses, powered by steam, became the arteries of industrial empires. They connected distant corners, moving people, raw materials, and goods like never before. Railroads marked a turning point, ushering in economic growth and societal transformation. Before railroads, transportation was limited to waterways or horse-drawn carriages. These methods were slow, expensive, and unreliable. The steam engine changed everything. Vast distances could be covered quickly, opening new markets. Railroads facilitated factory growth by transporting raw materials and products. Coal, iron, and other resources moved swiftly from mines to industrial centers. Manufactured goods reached distant markets, fueling economic growth. Railroads were the engines of economic growth during the Industrial Revolution. They transformed transportation, agriculture, manufacturing, and finance. Railroad construction created demand for iron, steel, timber, and labor. Railroads opened new areas for agriculture. Farmers transported produce to distant urban centers. This migration fueled industrial growth. Railroads spurred financial sector growth. They required enormous capital investment. Stock markets flourished with railway investments. Railroads revolutionized communication with the telegraph. Telegraphs connected markets and accelerated business. This interconnectedness laid the foundation for a globalized economy. The development of railroads was not solely a technological achievement, but also a testament to the vision and determination of countless individuals who saw the potential of this revolutionary mode of transport. Engineers, inventors, entrepreneurs, and financiers all played crucial roles in the rise of the railroads, overcoming significant technical and financial challenges to build these iron empires. One such visionary was George Stephenson, often hailed as the father of railways. Stephenson's contributions to the development of the steam locomotive were instrumental in making rail travel a practical reality. His rocket locomotive, which famously won the Rainhill Trials in 1829, demonstrated the potential of steam power for high-speed rail travel and paved the way for the rapid adoption of railroads across Britain and the world. In the United States, Cornelius Vanderbilt was a key figure in the expansion of railroads. A shrewd businessman, Vanderbilt consolidated several smaller rail lines to create the powerful New York Central Railroad, one of the first major rail networks in the country. His investments in rail infrastructure and his focus on efficient operations helped to establish the railroad as a dominant force in American transportation and industry. Section 4. The Iron Heart: Technological Advancements in Rail. The history of railroads is one of continuous technological innovation. From the early steam locomotives to the sophisticated high-speed trains of today, engineers and inventors have constantly sought to improve the speed, efficiency, and safety of rail travel. Each breakthrough has had a profound impact on the development of railroads and their role in industrialization. One of the most significant early advancements was the development of more powerful and efficient steam locomotives. Early engines were prone to breakdowns and had limited hauling capacity. However, innovations such as the multi-tube boiler and the compound steam engine significantly improved locomotive performance, allowing them to haul heavier loads at higher speeds. Another crucial development was the standardization of track gauge. In the early days of railroads, different rail companies used varying track widths, making it impossible for trains to travel on each other's lines. This lack of interoperability hindered the development of national rail networks and increased transportation costs. The adoption of standard gauge track eliminated this problem, allowing for seamless travel between different rail lines and facilitating the growth of interconnected rail systems. Section 5. Empires on Rails: Examples from Britain and America. The British Empire, birthplace of the Industrial Revolution, embraced railroads. Railways connected its industrial heartland and empire. Raw materials reached factories quickly, and finished goods spread across the empire. Railways transformed British society, increasing mobility and tourism. In the United States, the Transcontinental Railroad connected the East and West. it opened the West to settlement and industry. Railroads spurred major industries like steel, coal, and timber. However, it led to the displacement of Native Americans and land conflicts. Section 6. Resistance on the tracks, social and economic consequences. While railroads brought about unprecedented economic growth and connected people and places like never before, their arrival was not without its challenges. The rapid expansion of railroads led to social and economic upheaval, as traditional ways of life were disrupted, and the gap between the haves and have-nots widened. The construction of railroads often involved the exploitation of labor, with workers facing dangerous conditions and low wages. Labor unrest was common, and strikes and protests erupted as workers demanded better treatment and fair compensation. The growth of railroads also contributed to the rise of monopolies. Powerful railroad barons like Cornelius Vanderbilt and Jay Gould amassed enormous wealth and influence, often using ruthless tactics to eliminate competition and consolidate their control over vast rail networks. This concentration of power raised concerns about fairness and led to calls for government regulation of the railroad industry. Moreover, the environmental impact of railroads was significant. The construction of rail lines often involved deforestation, the disruption of ecosystems, and the pollution of waterways. The burning of coal in steam locomotives contributed to air pollution, a growing problem in rapidly industrializing cities. Section 7. A legacy forged in steel. The enduring impact of railroads. The railroads of the 19th century were more than just a mode of transportation. They were the catalysts for a global transformation. They fueled the Industrial Revolution, reshaped the economic and social landscape, and laid the foundation for the modern world we live in today. While the age of steam has given way to diesel and electric locomotives, the impact of railroads on our world is undeniable. They continue to play a vital role in transportation, connecting people and goods across continents. High-speed rail lines, a testament to continued innovation in the rail industry, provide a fast and efficient alternative to air travel, reducing travel times and connecting distant cities in record time. More importantly, the legacy of railroads extends beyond their physical infrastructure. They represent the transformative power of human ingenuity, the ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges and connect the world in ways previously unimaginable. As we face new challenges in the 21st century, from climate change to global inequality, the lessons learned from the age of railroads, the importance of innovation, collaboration, and a long-term vision, remain as relevant as ever.